The Malaysian Premiership, often known as a Malaysian Prime Minister, is the federal government top executive post. The Prime Minister's responsibilities is to developing and executing national policy, overseeing the economy, and maintaining Malaysian constitutional and legal framework. Najib also started the One Malaysian campaign. The campaign's tagline, People First, Performance Now, was meant to increase government openness, inclusivity, and public service. Najib held various ministerial positions throughout his career, including Minister of Defence and Minister of Finance.
We will move to the background. Najib Razak is a former Prime Minister of Malaysia, widely recognised, especially among millennials who call him Bosku, due to his community focus. Born on July 23, 1953 in Kuala Lumpur, Pahang, he is the son of Malaysia's second Prime Minister. He studied in Kuala Lumpur before pursuing economics at the University of Nottingham in the UK. Returning to Malaysia in 1974, he worked at Petronas. After his father's death in 1976, Najib entered politics, taking over his father's parliamentary seat, marking the start of his political career.
Dato Sri Najib has served as Malaysia's Prime Minister and led the country for 9 years, starting from 2009 until 2018. Dato Sri Najib had joined the politics at 23 years old, making him as the Malaysian youngest member of parliament. Dato Sri Najib also had been in the parties of UMNO as the president and Barisan Nasional as the leader of the party. During his leadership, Dato Sri Najib had advocated for the One Malaysia concept to foster racial harmony and national identity.
One Clinic Malaysia was established by the former Malaysian Prime Minister, Najib Razak. The objective of this initiative was to offer healthcare service that were both accessible and affordable to low and middle income Malaysia, with a cost of only RM1, with a particular emphasis of those located in rural or areas with a limited service. From the former Malaysian Prime Minister Najib Razak, which is aimed to provide low and middle income household with a financial assistance. Its main objective was to reduce poverty, increase domestic consumption, address income inequality, and to provide support during deflation. The program stimulates the local economy and to improve the living conditions of individuals in need. Communities through cash transfer with a different amount of room which depends on the categories.
The People Housing Program, or PPR, was launched during Dato Sri Najib Razak tenure as Prime Minister of Malaysia. The initiative aimed to address the growing issues of housing affordability, particularly for low-income families. This program was part of a larger strategy to improve the standard of living for communities by providing affordable homes in both urban and suburban areas. The PPR developments included essential amenities such as playground, parking lots, community hall, and food stall and commercial spaces. These features were designed not just to offer a home but to foster vibrant, self-sustaining communities. Since its launch, the PPR initiative has been highly successful, with over 80,000 housing units built across Malaysia. The government has contributed over 6 billion to make this home affordable, with price as low as RM35,000 in Peninsular Malaysia and RM42,000 in Sabah and Sarawak. This unit offer quality comparable to private homes but at much lower prices, making home ownership achievable for many. The PPR program targeted strategic locations for its housing projects, making them accessible to residents looking for proximity to work, school, and essential service. By placing this development in both urban and suburban regions, the program aimed to balance economic opportunities and community needs. Despite its successes, the PPR initiative faced several challenges. For example, poor maintenance, which many buildings face issues such as multifunctioning facilities, poor hygiene, and inadequate security. This lack of long-term maintenance planning led to resident dissatisfaction. Next is overcrowding. Especially in major cities like Kuala Lumpur and Penang, the high demand for affordable housing created long waiting lists, making it difficult to families in urgent need to secure a unit. Other than that, financial sustainability. While the government subsidized the housing unit, the program faced criticism over the strain subsidized placed on the national budget, raising concern about its long-term viability. Despite this criticism, the PPR remains a significant achievement in tackling Malaysia housing affordability issues.
Perkhidmatan yang dipusatkan di sini sebanyak 31 buah kementerian dan agensi kerajaan dan dibuka dari 8.30 pagi sampai 10 malam tiap-tiap hari termasuk hari Ahad. Barangkali merupakan satu-satu negara di dunia saja yang ada perkhidmatan yang begini baik untuk keselesaan rakyat.
The Urban Transformation Centre, UTC, was launched on 23rd June 2012 under the leadership of former Prime Minister Najib Razak. These one-stop centres provide up to 40 government and private sector services, including healthcare, welfare, education and utilities, all under one roof. UTCs are part of the Malaysia National Blue Ocean Strategy (NBOS), designed to improve service quality through collaboration between public and private sectors. The initiative was also a part of the Government Transformation Programme, which is GTP, to address the growing demand for efficient public services in urban areas. There are many services offered by UTCs, for example GPJ. You can renew your driving license, pay your road tax and even register new vehicles. Next, Lembaga Hasil Dalam Negeri (LHDN). LHDN is responsible for tax-related services. You can file your income tax returns, check your tax status or get assistance with tax inquiries. For Companies Commissions of Malaysia or SSM, it handles business registration and compliance. Entrepreneurs renew their licenses or check the status of their companies. Next, or PTPTN. PTPTN provides financial assistance for students pursuing higher education. Students can apply for loans, check their loan status or make repayment arrangements. Through UTCs, Malaysia aims to provide efficient, convenient and modernised services to meet the needs of its growing urban population.
The Kedai Rakyat Satu Malaysia was introduced on 22nd June 2011 at the LRT Kelana Jaya Station. This initiative aimed to assist low-income urban populations by offering affordable essential goods. KR1M also worked to control prices and prevent monopolies by large manufacturers, aligning with the slogan People First, which is Rakyat Didahulukan. The project was supported by the Ministry of Domestic Trade and Cost of Living, KPDNKK and other government agencies. Operating daily from 7 AM to 11 PM, KR1M also differentiated itself by branding over 250 essential goods like rice, oil and diapers under the KR1M label. It also introduced smaller packaging sizes to cater to low-income households. Examples: 1 kilogram of rice, 100 gram of curry powder and small packs of diapers that is making essentials more accessible. Despite early success, KR1M faced criticism over pricing, quality and sustainability, leading to its closure in 2017. The government relaunched it as KR1M 2.0 in 2018, but the revised model struggled to gain traction. Eventually, KR1M faded away and the government shifted its focus to other programs for low-income groups. In conclusion, while KR1M is no longer operational, it was a valuable effort in social welfare, offering lessons on balancing affordability, quality and sustainability.
I will move to the contribution and achievement. Under Najib Razak leadership, economic growth was supported by transformation programs like the People Housing Program PPR. As of September 2022, the Ministry of Housing and Local Government reported 72 completed PPR projects with 22,450 units and 114 rental PPR projects providing 88,980 units. This program has been successful in offering affordable housing to the B40 group. Another initiative, the One Malaysia People Act Dream, was introduced for rising living costs. While seen as positive by some, it has faced criticism from figures like former Prime Minister Tun Dr. Mahathir Mohamad, who called it bribery and questioned its ethical and legal aspect. They argue that BRIM encourages dependency on government subsidies without addressing deeper economic problems. Furthermore, it may not reach those in greatest need and could reduce the incentive for individuals to seek better employment opportunities or develop new skills. These concerns suggest the need to reassess the long-term effectiveness of such aid programs.
Najib's contribution and achievement on social. Dato Sri Najib Razak is widely recognized as one of Malaysia's best Prime Minister due to his dedication to the well-being of the people while furthering the country's development during his tenure. One of the Najib's greatest initiatives was the introduction of the One Malaysia concept. This program aimed to create unity among Malaysians from all walks of life. Through One Malaysia, he launched several key programs that help improve the lives of Malaysians, including BRIM, One Malaysia People Aid, which provide direct financial support to reduce the burden on low-income families. Next is One Malaysia Clinics, offering affordable healthcare at just RM1 per visit for those who needed it the most. Lastly is Kedai Rakyat Satu Malaysia, which provide subsidized daily necessities. Najib also focused on education and youth development. He introduced the Transforming Technical and Vocational Education and Training (TVET) program, which aimed to equip young Malaysians with the skill they needed for the workforce. Additionally, PTPTN loan reduction and incentive were introduced to ease the financial burden of higher education, making it more affordable for students. Under Najib's leadership, affordable housing was another priority. Programs like PPR, Program Perumahan Rakyat, were implemented to provide low-cost homes for low-income families, while the PRIMA, Perumahan Rakyat Satu Malaysia, initiative focused on helping middle-income individuals achieve home ownership. Despite the positive impact of this program, there were some criticism and challenges. For example, like One Malaysia Clinics received criticism for poor quality service, including lack of equipment and low-quality medicine. Next, BRIM, though beneficial, was seen by some as fostering dependence instead of encouraging financial independence. While there were challenges and criticism, the program introduced under Dato Sri Najib's leadership left a lasting impact on Malaysia. His effort to improve social welfare and address the needs of low-income families, youth and marginalized groups have shaped Malaysia's development and continue to influence the country today.
Dato Sri Najib Razak saw important reform and effort to improve the country. He ended the Internal Security Act and replaced it with modern laws. He also changed the Police Act and the Universities Act to make them more progressive. Responding to call for electoral reform from groups like Bersih, he pushed for a fairer elections. Dato Sri Najib introduced the One Malaysia concept to promote unity and fair opportunities for all Malaysians, regardless of race. Economically, he helps grow Malaysia's economy by introducing stimulus package worth 67 billion ringgit, leading to a strong GDP growth of 4% to 7% in 2010. He also launched the Government Transformation Program, or GTP, to improve education, reduce crime, fight corruption, develop rural areas, and improve public transport.
In conclusion, we can see that Najib Tun Razak legacy is a complex one. He made significant strides in terms of economic growth and infrastructure of development. Under his leadership, Malaysia's economy saw a period of robust growth. He introduced the Government Transformation Program (GTP) and Economic Transformation Program (ETP), which aim to boost Malaysia's economic competitiveness, diversify its industry, and promote the innovation.
Satu.